Hey everybody, and welcome to the Drowning in Pools podcast. This is episode 20, and today is going to be mostly about E3. Yeah. So we're not going to... Threes, all three of them.
Yeah, Gamer Super Bowl!
Oh my god, that was so fucking annoying. But this is mostly going to be about E3, and then we'll talk about our weeks after if we don't fill enough time. So, that was... Oh my... I hated that so much.
What, people cheering in the fucking crowd?
No, not the people cheering. I'm talking about the announcers yelling their hot,
oh yeah, well,
like fake hype. Like I completely get real hype, but fake hype is so bad.
I mean, that's what they do. They're corporate stooges.
I know.
Like, you at some point you just gotta take it for what it is, you know.
It just feels like someone's like getting a needle and shoving it in me and being like, "Hey, you know you like these games."
Yeah, but I mean, they gotta fake it. They gotta make you think it's like or not even reverse psychology. They're just telling you, "Hey, these games are great and you love them," you know.
Yeah.
So you'll end up believing it. So
I know, but it's just it's gross. It just feels gross to me.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about EA. So
EA, okay. So there was only one thing I really gave a shit about when it came to EA, and that was the Star Wars game.
The Star Wars game.
Jedi Fallen Order.
It showed some cool stuff. It did show some cool stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it actually looks like from some of the wall running stuff and the just how agile you are. It looks more like Sekiro, especially that you can like jump, like especially the animation where you jump down and sneak attack. One of the stormtroopers looks exactly like a Sekiro animation. So.
Guess who was talking about this a couple weeks ago? We literally had
talked about this.
We literally had a podcast that said, "What if the game was like Sekiro?"
Oh yeah, it looks like it. It really does. So we were right. It looks fine, I guess. It looks a little like nothing really feels like it has impact, really.
Yeah, and the I hope
it seems kind of linear.
Yeah, it does.
But it might just be because of this level, like specifically. Yeah. So,
but the level design, that one was much better than the first level they showed.
What was the first level they showed?
I think it was just something boring. I don't remember. That's probably why I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure this is the first gameplay thing. I'm pretty sure.
I thought they showed some other stuff.
No, because the only thing they showed before was they revealed the trailer or whatever.
The CG trailer, yeah.
That was the boring thing, because the protagonist is just some guy.
Yeah, no one cares about some guy.
Some goober. He looks like he would be like, I don't know. Well, he was the Joker in the fucking Gotham TV series, but I don't know. He just looks like he'd play like Archie or some shit.
Yeah. You're just quoting everything that Max's group said.
Oh, did they? I didn't know that.
Oh my god, okay.
Wow, that's weird.
All right, well, I thought, okay, good job.
Great minds think alike, I guess.
Great minds think alike.
Clearly, I was born to do this.
Clearly. All right. That's some funny shit.
I think it's weird that in this game, Saul Guerrera is around. Fucking Forrest Whitaker's character from the... What the fuck is that one called?
I was going to say...
Rogue One.
Yeah, I was going to say apparently it's set before Rogue One.
Yeah, it's a prequel. Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't think he would just show up.
I got you.
And I didn't think it would actually, you know, like it's actually Forrest Whitaker, like not some guy doing a Forrest Whitaker impression.
Okay. Yeah.
But I guess they got Disney money, so they were like, "All right, Forrest, get your old ass in this video game."
You know, it's actually pretty good that it's gonna be out in November too.
Right before Star Wars.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
It does.
But there's a ton of shit coming out in November, apparently.
Yeah, there is.
Like fucking stacked.
And then like, what's it called? April 2020. Like all around that time frame is going to be ridiculous again next year.
Yeah. Yep. Springtime. Oh fuck.
I don't have the money for this shit.
Right? Having to make the hard decisions now. The real man decisions.
Yeah, but like the game looks pretty, and I'm hoping that it's like semi open world like Dark Souls games are.
Yeah,
that would be cool. But I highly doubt it because there's a agenda that the people in the game need to do.
I hope it's not just a bunch of boring bullshit like Rogue One was. Because it's really starting to seem like it's going to be... It seems like it's going to be boring bullshit with some pretty decent action.
Yeah.
You know, so... Well, pretty decent gameplay, I should say. But even then, I feel like it's going to run into the problem a lot of Star Wars games have. Which it really isn't even that many, but... it's just going to have a lot of enemies that are just really, really similar.
Yeah. Because you start
just a fuck ton of stormtroopers.
It's
like, okay.
Start hitting that god complex, and you're just like, I'm just gonna run through all these guys.
Pretty much, you're gonna get so broken shit probably that you're gonna be chucking them around like the Force Unleashed. Because there was some stuff in this gameplay thing that looked a little bit like Force Unleashed, and I hope that's because it's just unpolished.
Yeah,
and it's just because it's not done.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, one of the boss fights has to be Darth Vader.
Probably.
I mean, you probably won't be able to kill him, but...
I mean, obviously. You know, but... I'm getting... you know what, now we're talking about it, I am starting to get Force Unleashed vibes.
Yeah. I mean, it's still got good stuff going for it, though. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you say... So. But, you know, the one thing that I was quite happy about, he pulled the guy and then put him in front of his own laser. That was cool.
Yeah. That was a cool little move. But I was thinking about how that works. I was like, man, you have to pull that guy fucking hard and fast to do that shit.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
I mean, yeah.
All right. That was EA.
I mean, there was Apex, but there wasn't really much.
Who cares? Where's Titanfall 3?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Apex Legends.
All right. Well, I like it, and
that's fine.
What I want to say about it is that cool. They're still working on it. Good job.
Yeah, you want to know why they're still working on it? Because they pulled people off of Titanfall 3
I know.
Fucking do it. So
I know, but like, I would also rather have a new shooter like Titanfall 3, but I'm at least happy they are still putting time and effort into it. Because it's gotten much better. The HUD, or not your HUD, but your home screen for the thing is much better. They actually have things for you to do now. It's not just like, hey, you can play the game here.
All that fucking Fortnite killer shit sure slowed down.
But yeah, because they had once you got into the game and started playing it, you found out there was nothing other than the game. Well, I mean, the gameplay, not even the game.
Yeah.
There was no game.
Right, yeah.
There was no game.
Yeah. Just the gameplay. That's fucked up.
There was just gameplay.
Yeesh.
But now they have, small achievements and things you can get for more points and stuff like that. They have an elite mode. They still don't have a solo mode. But
didn't they introduce some new hero or something, or whatever they're called in Apex Legends?
Yeah. They announced
some chick.
They announced some chick. She looks cool. She puts up little traps that people can get slowed down through by running through them. Things like that. It's going to be interesting. She's going to be another person who's going to be really annoying in buildings, it looks like.
Well, I'm sure.
And that already irritates me enough. I hate caustics so much. But you just got to deal with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just annoying.
Yeah, yawn.
Alrighty, let's move on. Let's move on to Xbox because
where's Titanfall 3? Damn it!
Someone's not happy.
I am upset that Titanfall will take a lot longer than it should, just so this game can, crawl along the ground a little bit longer.
I know.
All right, Xbox, Microsoft.
Do you like your games? I like my games.
All right, gamer.
Oh my god! Can you
have a heated gamer moment on stage?
Can you say this console is for our gamers, or?
Oh my god, that fucking Project Scarlet video was so it's the future of gaming.
This is to get all our gamers together.
Like they're talking about the next generation of consoles. It better be the fucking future of gaming.
The way they talked about
I'm saying this is obvious shit.
It sounded like they were about to announce a handheld. Like,
right? Yeah, yeah.
The entire time I was expecting to go, oh, we made a handheld buddy for your Xbox.
Like, just have someone like lift up like a prototype. It's just like a Switch, but with an X on the back.
I was expecting them to make like a phone type device that you leave your Xbox running at your house and
then you can like play the games on the
like the Vita almost.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
But better. The entire time I'm like, all right, so they're gonna announce this thing. The only other thing I could think of is that's what the Xbox what's it called? Whatever the new Scarlet, right? Is that what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's called Project Scarlet, but
yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. What that's gonna be is just gonna be a handheld game that you can plug into your TV,
maybe. or it'll just be the next Xbox, and it'll just be a little bit stronger.
Yeah,
you know.
Mm-hmm. But
which I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be. It's not like they're ambitious like Nintendo.
No.
You know, Nintendo fucking sets the bar for the game industry when it comes to this kind of thing.
Yeah, they're yeah, the whole new system thing is going to be about loading and whatnot, just load times and things of that nature.
Yeah. That one lady she sounded so pissed off talking about the elevator shit. She sounded like she was like genuinely annoyed about it.
Yeah. But you know what? I will say the whole before we even get into the games, the presentation, like the little screen layout and like the color scheme and whatnot, it's pretty nice. It's a nice little setup they got going on. I think it was a good color palette.
I'm glad you appreciated it because I didn't give a fuck.
Well, of course, no one gives a fuck.
I was trying to see some games.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it really matters. I'm just saying, hey.
Look, dude, as far as I'm concerned, they can put a fucking
look. All I'm saying,
a fucking projector and a white screen up there, and just show us some games, and that's E3. You know, I wouldn't care.
I'm just gonna say, that was someone's job, and they did it well. All right, give props to the people who don't give a fuck for a second. All right, let's see what we got. We got
my list is totally out of order, so...
Okay, let's just go out of order then. It doesn't matter.
Alright, Ghostwire Tokyo. So, it's by Shinji Mikami. He's directing it. Famed director of Resident Evil games and the like. I don't know what this is gonna be. It was just a CG trailer. No game, no hype, I guess, so... It looks interesting.
Yo, what the fuck? I missed this.
You didn't see it?
I watched all the Xbox, but I guess I was playing Street Fighter when this is going on.
I know I missed it because I think I was at work during this conference, so I missed a bunch of stuff that I had to go back and see.
No, because I watched the whole conference, but I guess I missed it while I was in a match.
I know, because, like, Shinji Mikami walked out and he introduced his, what is she, like, the art director or something for the game?
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
I've seen her, like, everywhere on Twitter, but...
Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, is this, like, the action Death Stranding game? Because it's all about wires and stuff.
I gotcha. But yeah, so no game, no hype, but...
No game, no hype,
we'll look forward to it.
It's interesting, it's Shinji Mikami, so, yeah.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing more. We're allowed to be hyped to see more.
Right, yeah.
But alright, so Ghostwire, that's gonna be pretty good. I hope. I see there's some the main screen has a guy with a bow and arrow. So
yeah,
that's gonna be fun. I'm always happy when my FIFA games don't have guns. I hate guns.
Why? You got a problem with guns, man?
I do have a problem with guns.
You got a problem with our Second Amendment? What kind of American are you?
No, not that. I have problems with guns in my video games. The fuck are you guys talking about?
I mean, guns in video games can be cool. They just haven't really been done cool.
They haven't been done cool very often. And the other thing about it is that you
like Super Hot does them pretty cool.
Super Hot does them pretty cool. Yeah, there's certain games that I'm fine with them. It's just a lot of times where I'm like, when I have a sword, I don't want to deal with guns. When I have a gun, I don't have to want to deal with swords.
Well, there's in Katana Zero, there's a bit where most of the game are using a sword, but there's a bit where you pick up a gun, and I was like, "What the fuck? Am I really about to shoot a gun?" And then I walk up to the first guy, and he just throws the gun. He just throws the gun at the guy. So I was like, "That's awesome."
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
So I mean, I get what you mean. Like, it's a cool aesthetic. Like, you're in this future world, and this fucker over here is using a bow and arrow and some knives.
Yeah,
and shit,
that's always interesting. All right.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Yo, look,
I'm hyped for this. I am excited.
I don't even fucking care. No game, no hype.
Right.
We have no clue.
Yeah, I'm giddy. I'm excited as fuck.
Yo, and the fucking fort or the blacksmith that was like banging on the sun or whatever.
He looks fucking awesome.
It was a chick.
That was a chick?
That was a chick.
Okay.
Go back and look at it. Right when she falls to the floor and falls over like on top of it. Because you see how the chick is praying, right, and whatnot?
Yeah.
That's the same hairstyle that the person at the forge was having.
Okay.
I'm almost positive that was a chick.
Either way, so I love scar designs that are like, this scar left like cavern, like fucking canyons in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just sick. So George R.R. Martin, fresh off of the great TV show that he, didn't really give a fuck about. Not writing those books, which is fine.
Unless he goes to Australia.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, I think now he has to.
Yeah.
Because he ended up doing some shit. Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited for this because as much as I don't really like Game of Thrones, I like the detail he gives his story. So,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to this. This looks hype. It's like Norse mythology, apparently. Yeah. It's gonna have more like RPG elements, like more extensive. I'm kind of giddy. This is like, I'm excited for a video game. Like, genuinely super excited for a video game, which is nice.
Okay, it wasn't a chick. I'm just crazy.
Oh, well.
That makes
good job, Cameron.
That makes me a little less hype. But, no, still hype, but a little less.
Oh, well.
No, I'm not saying guys can't have long hair. That's not what I'm saying. Shut up. If that's what you think, right? That's what you think.
What you guys didn't know is that Cameron is pretty conservative on all things social, so,
The sexist. The most sexist.
Anyway, oh, look, a Battletoads remake. Yawn, who cares?
Yeah,
dude, it looks so lame.
Like,
it looks so flaccid.
Man, you guys, good job. You made it animated well, but it's just the colors just like kind of okay.
Just looks boring.
All right, you guys.
Even the ad. It's not an ad. Even the trailer it was in just seemed bored of the whole thing. Like, it was so weird. There was like, it seemed a little too quiet. Like, there were no real. There weren't like sound effects for half the shit they were doing.
Hey,
it was bad.
Derek, do you like Battletoads?
Never got to play it. I didn't have any friends.
Do you know what Battletoads is?
Of course I do. I watch Angry Video Game Nerd.
All right. Are you excited for a new Battletoads?
No, I still don't have any
Why would he be?
I'm just like, who wanted this game?
Nobody wanted this.
I think it's okay if they have a cool idea, but like Battletoads is so 90s. Like, just
yeah,
the
exactly.
Everything it's just who cares.
It's tired. Like, the only thing that should have came out of that era that's like this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, right. But I mean, like the Team Animals thing, like leave the Street Sharks and the fucking mice, the biker mice from Mars.
Actually, what was that show? Was it Tokyo Samurai Pizza Cats?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I never watched that, but yeah. But yeah, just leave that shit in the 90s. Like Battletoads, leave that shit where it came from. In the garbage. In the sewers.
What the fuck was this called? It was Samurai Pizza Cats. All right.
Fucking Battletoads. Anyway, Cyber Keanu 2077.
I'm super excited about this shit.
I was gonna pick up that game anyway, but with Keanu Reeves in there looking as good as he does, I'm picking it up 100%.
I was actually kind of super bored by the trailer up until he showed up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, now I'm back in."
I just love the meme going around, leaving us breathless. Oh, yeah. You're breathless.
Yeah, or breathtaking.
You're breathtaking, right? And he's like, "No,
you're breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking."
It's literally like the "No, I love you, random citizen" thing from fucking Million Minds.
Oh shit! I almost spit out my drink. Oh my god! It's so that. It is. It is 100% that. Holy shit! Man, Keanu Reeves, you're amazing.
Yeah, I might not like some of his movies I've been putting out, but Keanu Reeves is great. He's amazing.
Oh, good stuff.
Fuck, that was funny. Destroy All Humans remake.
Destroy All Humans remake. Yo, you know what?
Sure, why not?
You know, I was super excited to see was the one what's it called? 12-minute thriller simulator. I don't know if you remember what that. I forget the name of it.
I think I probably missed that.
It is it's a indie-ish game.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes your character who repeats a next 12 minutes over and over again, right? Or it's in game it's 12 minutes, but like the actual story is a couple hours, I guess, or whatever. But basically, you're sitting down, your dude sitting down with your wife, and you're like, hey. There's a dude who's about to come in here and kill us. You did something fucked up to your father. You either killed him or whatever. I need to know all the truth. And then your wife just starts freaking out. And this dude comes and like knocks you out and then steals your wife. And then he wakes back up before that happened. Just like on the floor, just like, what the fuck's going on? And they repeat that over and over again. But there's so many different variations they show in the trailer that could happen. There was like 15 scenes they showed.
Damn.
And I'm like, wow. And
which means there must be a fucking crazy amount of variation.
Yeah. And they're like the 15 scenes they showed are completely different, like vastly different. Like one of them they were like about to make love. One of them he's getting hogtied. One of them he's like trying to shoot the guy. And it's just a bunch of different crazy stuff. And it's a 12-minute thriller is what it's called. And it's just like, oh man, it looks super interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're gonna start seeing more of these games that, the restart time is like seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like there's like what was it, minutes where you had a minute to do shit.
Yeah, and then you just die. Yeah.
So it's we're gonna get more games like that where the challenge is beating something within like an insanely short amount of time.
I think these like not going for super flashy stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Is actually kind of better because you starting to limit yourself to what you can do. Because having a huge sandbox is always like it's gonna get stale at some point.
Right, it's just like tiresome. It's like I walked around this fucking giant open world
like
a millionth fucking time.
I get it. It's beautiful.
Right, yeah. Look at this tree that somebody modeled.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it's gonna get tiresome. Like we did it in the Skyrim. Skyrim did it well for the first time, and then it was just like, all right, you updated the textures. Good.
And that's kind of that's the one thing that kind of I'm worried about with Elden Ring is like they said it would be more of an open world than like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro. So. Hopefully it doesn't get too huge. Hopefully it doesn't get bloated.
What matters is how dense it is.
Yeah.
Because
with it being FromSoft, they like to have their stuff vague, too dense. It kind of just depends on where you are on the map.
Yeah.
Generally.
But like it's gonna be fine as long as it's not. I was walking for an hour and nothing happens.
Yeah. Right. Or I was walking for an hour and I got attacked by like a skeleton.
A skeleton, yeah. And
just one.
Yeah. Like because I mean that happens in Dark Souls games where you're just walking around for like an hour trying to figure out where to go. But that's because you've already like beat the entire areas and you're just kind of running past the monsters, or you're so strong that you just swing at them once and they die, and then you're like, all right, just keep going.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not too big, it'll be okay.
We'll
on top of that, there's the fast travel.
Probably going to be hype. Yeah, fast travel. Games that... And you know what? Games that give you fast travel nice and early, I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Guacamelee 2 gives you fast travel, like, basically right after the first level.
Good, yeah.
You can start fast traveling everywhere.
Yeah, fast travel is really good in video games when you don't have to... When, like, the whole point is not to traverse everywhere.
Right. You're not trying to waste time.
Yeah.
So, what game was it? There's some game that I don't think I played it, but somebody was talking about it, and they were like, you can fast travel. I think it was Days Gone, where fast travel is not really fast travel.
Yeah.
It's get on your bike and it just goes by itself automatically or whatever, and you know, so it's like there's some games that try to get around like fast travel with trying to make it seem clever or whatever, but I don't know, just fucking cut to black.
Yeah. So, like, alright, let's go. Let's see what's the next game that we can talk about. There's anything else that... I'm sure you have plenty of shit on your list.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2. Alright.
I really like the first one. It's one of the few first-person games that I really, really enjoy. It was fun. You could do a bunch of cool shit to kill zombies. Zombies are kind of tired as fuck, but I think Dying Light kind of not necessarily reinvented anything, but it kind of, you know, it reinvigorated that fun for me for a little bit.
Yeah.
With like its parkour and kind of like its tone. It's like I don't know, like everything about it, like even like the little dumb side missions, there was like personality, there was detail. There was one mission in the first game where these guys are like in a room, right? And when you knock on the door, somebody cracks the door open and like, hey, we need alcohol. You gotta go find some alcohol. So you go get alcohol because you can hear some noise in the back, and then you come back the second time and he's like, she's giving birth back here, you know, and we need more alcohol. We need more alcohol.
Yeah.
And you do that like 4 or 5 times, and you come back, and eventually you just fucking push the door open, and they're just back there getting drunk playing cards. And it's shit like that that's like, all right, and you know, where it's got sometimes missions just end with dumb shit like that, but it's fun, you know.
Yeah.
So this looks like a Dying Light. This looks like a Dying Light sequel. I mean, it just looks like not necessarily more of the same, but you know, we're just continuing on. One new thing they showed, it looks like you can jump and use like a zombie as a cushion to jump out of a window.
Okay.
To cushion your fall, which was not in the first game. But also that trailer looks super fake. So we'll see. What else? I had something else about that.
I just love how
I guess not. The main character is again going to be super boring. His name's just Aiden, and he's infected, which is basically the same thing as the guy in the first game, which I think is even voiced by the same guy.
Okay.
But he's, you know, just faceless protagonist, man.
Yeah.
So
generic protag without a face. I gotcha. So I'm just gonna say Gears 5. Like, I have no clue what's going on in Gears. I haven't played any of the Gears game. Love the song. Did not like the trailers.
I didn't even watch the trailer because I don't care about Gears.
Yeah, I don't either. And also, no game, no hype. So it's just a lot of bad things back to back.
That's how it is.
Bleeding Edge. That game actually looks like it's going to be cool.
Oh, I did. I meant to look at that, but I did not look at the trailer for that. You say it looks good. What kind of game is that? Is it going to be like action or?
It is going to be like an Overwatch, it's a 4v4
Oh wait, no, I did watch the thing for that, and I was like, oh, another hero game.
Yeah,
okay.
It's another hero game, but like I like I kind of want to say personality, but the character designs more than I like of Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like what was the other one that was supposed to beat Overwatch? Battleborn. Like I like their designs more than Overwatch's characters.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is gonna be. I think this might be better for me. It makes me.
You think so?
It makes me think of Battle Angel Alita, like straight up. Because
Battleborn had taken off. It was a.
Yeah,
I think it's a cooler game.
I think
Overwatch. I think Overwatch is more refined and polished, but like Battleborn, I think it's just cooler.
Yeah, but do you want to fuck the Battleborn characters?
I mean, have you seen some of them?
Sure,
some of them. I've seen that weird owl face guy.
There's some pretty cute girls there. Not gonna lie.
There's some pretty good ones. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind. Sure, why not?
I think I have it on PS4. Something.
I never bought it.
I'm sure I can just reach into a garbage bin and pull one out.
Probably.
Pull out a copy.
You could probably grab one for like $5.
You literally can. There's a store called Five Below, and they have copies of them there.
But yeah, the one thing about Bleeding Edge I really like is that like all the characters have like their specials have like over the top animations for it, and I'm like, I'm okay with this.
Mm-hmm.
Like some dude presses a couple buttons on his like vest or whatever, and pulls out a full neck off his back, and I'm like, that was a cool transition. Makes no fucking sense, but that was cool. So yeah, and then the way the guy took the picture at the end of the trailer was cool. I liked it. I'm excited for it. They showed some gameplay. I'm allowed to be hyped.
Yeah, go for it. It's all you, man.
all right. Let's go ahead and get
that now. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Some open world Dragon Ball game.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Saw a little bit of stuff, but we'll looks like it's just going to be an open world Dragon Ball Z game where you play through the story.
And they still can't animate eyes.
Nope. But oh well.
There's no.
It's just because of the eyes they're working with.
Yeah,
and they're like, let's just slap them like stickers on their face, and hopefully nobody will notice.
Lifeless dolls. Let me show emotion. Yeah. Let me show emotions by crying, but nope, there's none there.
Oh well, you not like you have to look at their face all that often anyway.
No,
them shooting around and flying around and punching each other all the time. So
it's just it get like the whole face thing gets me because I'm just like they did it in the anime where I felt some emotion at least. It just.
Well, it's easier with 2D animation to convey that emotion.
Yeah, I was on
with 3D.
You're
with 3D where you have to like squish and pull the fucking model around and do a bunch of other bullshit.
Make sure the cheeks contour right, or else it looks creepy as hell.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, but like I get it. It's just man.
Hopefully the gameplay is good. There hasn't been a Dragon Ball story game with good gameplay. So
I wonder if this is the one they were showing off. Like a couple years ago, the test. Do you ever remember that? The Unreal Engine test that someone made?
I don't.
There's a couple.
You'll have to send that to me.
Yeah, there's a couple years ago. There was an Unreal Engine test that I don't know if it was a fan made or just someone who was working on it, and it looks like that's what the concept they're going with. It was just highly rendered, and the lighting effects were amazing. So I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing that's what this is, or kind of piggybacking off this, or off that.
Well, it comes out. I think when did you have a release date? I'm pretty sure it comes out like December 31st or something, which is a weird ass release date. But hold up.
Of course, they don't have it in their highlights.
Of course.
But while you look that date up, I'm going to go ahead and talk about something else that doesn't matter. Forza with the Legos.
Why?
Cool. That's all I want to say. Cool. All right. That's literally all I wanted to say about that game.
Okay.
Because I love Legos, man. I love them. So I thought that was neat. Outer Worlds. I can't remember what this was.
Damn, it starts with Vegeta and Nappa showing up. So they just said, fuck Raditz.
Yeah.
Fuck that idiot.
No. Raditz there. Wait, no. Raditz not there. You're right. Holy shit.
Yeah, just say it starts with.
For some reason, I replaced Raditz with Nappa. And I'm like, wait a second. That makes no fucking sense.
The game will release in early 2020. So we'll see. I like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like those characters. I like that world. Even though it's been like almost 30 years and I'm kind of good on it and they can stop putting shit out now.
It's a single player game. People can stop bitching about getting their ass whooped online.
Right? Yeah.
Because, oh boy, I'm sure a bunch of the casual players who bought DBZ and didn't put any lab time in were like, I can't play this game.
Yeah. All those fucking Xenoverse kids who came over to Dragon Ball Z fighters because they thought, you know.
Okay, hold on. I zoned out for the last 40 minutes. What the fuck are we talking about?
Dragon Ball Z, man.
No, what game just got announced?
All of them.
A open world DBZ, or not open world, but
it is open world.
Oh, it is open world DBZ game.
It's like a single player story game.
Oh, the Kakarot?
Yeah. I think it's I'm not sure how far it's supposed to go. I know it's at least going to his when he fights Frieza when he turns Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I would be genuinely surprised if it wasn't longer than Budokai 3, which went through the Buu saga. Because if it isn't, why the fuck would I ever play any other game? Okay, hold on. I've been meaning to rant about this for like 15 years.
All right, let's get into it.
Why the fuck has every other DBZ game not been as expansive as Budokai 3? Budokai 3 had shit from GT and fucking, like, the story mode didn't even cover GT. You could just unlock them later. Why the fuck?
Which Budokai was that?
Budokai 3? That was one on PlayStation.
Well, I mean, Budokai Tenkaichi like 3 had like everybody. Like 2 and 3 had, I think 2 had like 160 characters or some shit.
Yeah, 3 had like Frieza Soldier.
Yeah, it had Apul of all fucking characters.
Thing is that those games reuse so much fucking shit that I don't consider them new characters.
They just pulled them from like other games.
Well, it's like right. It's one thing if it's like, hey, I want to play as generic fucking blue dude number 20, but like, don't make him have the same attacks as Videl, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, but like, no, just Budokai 3 was like the pinnacle of story for me because like you could search for the Dragon Balls in the story mode, and each map had I think like 3 or something. Yeah, or 2.
You could do that in 2.
It's not quite the same though. Like you had to actually fly around the world looking for them.
Yeah, and 2 it was like that weird game board, which I still liked. But
yeah, it was cool, but like, also
bring
back Tiencha. God damn it.
Oh my god, yes, Tiencha.
Bring back like stupid fusions. I love that shit.
Well, there's a whole game about that.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a whole game. It's called like Dragon Ball Fusions with a Z at the end or something like that. But yeah, it's a whole game about people fusing together.
Okay. That's cool.
It's on like I think it's on the DS.
May have to pick that up.
Some shit like that.
Anyway, but like, yeah, I've been waiting for a Dragon Ball game to feel as like open and big as Budokai 3 did, because you could actually fly around the world. And yeah, it wasn't a huge map, but there was shit to do. Yeah, you could interact with other characters. You could take part in optional duels. You could unlock characters that way. If you get all 7 Dragon Balls, you could like you could do unlock the breakthrough for people, which is like all of their skills in one capsule. Yeah. Because back then the game still had the fucking capsule mechanic, but just like, it was so cool. And like, no Dragon Ball game that I've played, which admittedly hasn't been all of them because I don't have a fucking $1,000 to fucking throw at Bandai, but like, you know, none of them have done that since. And even like Tenkaichi games, the story modes were just like menus, essentially. Menus and fights.
Yeah, you just click on a menu and then it opens up to a fight and then you fight.
Yeah, which is fine because those games were fun. But like, I want like to actually feel like I'm Goku flying around. Admittedly, I'm not going to get hyped for this new game until it comes out and I see exactly what it is.
Right, yeah.
And then I'll get hyped when it's in my hands. But until then, I'm just gonna be the fucking crotchety old man complaining about how Budokai 3 is better.
I mean, they have been pretty like keeping everything under wraps about like a lot of stuff about this game. Yeah. So, like it's supposed to be open world, but you got a Namek. You know what the fuck is on Namek?
How do you get to Namek?
Yeah. I mean, just follow the fucking show. He takes a ship, man.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, do you get the flight? I was making a joke.
Are you gonna fly through space?
Yeah.
To get to Namek. I don't think it's gonna be that huge. I think a black screen is gonna happen at some point.
At some point,
you would
assume
and then he'll just be on Namek.
You would assume there'd be a loading screen. You would assume.
Yeah. Probably in an elevator or something like that lady said. But I mean, like, you're gonna fly like what? You're gonna fly like Guru's Palace. You're gonna fly to that village where Frieza killed everybody, or you're gonna fly to that other village where Frieza killed everybody, or you're gonna fly to that village where Vegeta killed everybody. Mm-hmm. You know, so.
And just maybe, if the game is awesome, you may run into Vegeta while you're flying around.
That would be cool. Like if you were like playing as like Gohan and Krillin or some shit, and Vegeta just happened to bump into you.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. I'm sure that because it'll be open world, so I'm sure there will be something like that where it's like you bumped into this character. Do you want to fight them? And then you'll get to fight them.
Or like, hey, you bumped into this character's near your area. Do you want to mask your power level?
Oh yeah,
it'd be really cool.
I mean, if you're Goku, you'd never mask your power level, but you know that if you were a true Dragon Ball fan.
Fuck you.
Anyway, what else? There's some other stuff on here that I totally forgot about.
Let's see.
But you know what? I am shocked at how many games are being talked about.
Yeah.
The Blair Witch game.
Okay, I hate horror games.
I love horror games.
Goddamn passion. I will not play a horror game unless I'm being paid to do it. Because fuck that shit. No, I don't need my heart beating out of my chest. I am okay.
So Cameron just confirmed that he'll be playing Outlast for his channel.
No, I will not. Are you going?
Tommy tried to get me to play that game. I played for 10 minutes and nearly shit my pants.
Are you going to pay me?
That game is terrifying.
Are you going to?
I'll give you $5.
That's money.
That is a new pair of underwear.
that is money.
Right. Yep.
But
there's above 0 cents.
I fucking can't do like when I play fighters and stuff. My hands start getting shaky and whatnot. I'm okay with that. That's not my heart beating out of my chest. There's a difference. I don't have a fight or flight panic mode when I play fighting games.
See, you know what? Like I'm totally. You know what, Cameron? It's fine. You know, if you're, it's cool. It's all right to be not cool to be scared, but it's fine to be scared of the shit. Because even though I'm cool with like horror games and shit like that, I can barely play Sekiro, the water segments in Sekiro, because I fucking hate underwater shit in video games. Because I always it just freaks me out.
I got you. Okay,
so like, I totally get it, but at the same time, it is just a video game, and you gotta do it eventually.
I got you.
But I mean, anyway, this Blair Witch game, it looks like Outlast. It just looks like Outlast.
The Maxis group all were talking about how it looked like Outlast, and all the way up to
my god,
all the way up to the end, they're like, "Oh man, it's a new Outlast game." And
that's what I was saying when I was watching the trailer. I was like, "Oh, and Outlast 3, Outlast 3."
And it pulls away, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's a Blair Witch Project." I love it. No, because that's the proper response. Obviously, if there's a bunch of people getting the same response, that was the intended response they're going for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because there's even a bit where he like lifts his camera, and it looks exactly like the animation from fucking Outlast.
Exactly.
So yeah. So, but I think it started to like click for me that it wasn't Outlast when he saw that dude in the corner and they turned around to attack him or whatever.
All the trees fucking growing out of his back. And
yeah. I was like, oh cool, a Blair Witch reference. That's awesome.
It was
fucking Blair Witch.
That's awesome. Yeah,
but you know what? It's appropriate to make a video game out of it. Like I'm surprised there wasn't one already. There probably is.
Or there was thoughts of making one, and then it was shut down because graphics or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we needed a new horror game that was going to be good. No, I'm good.
Well, hopefully, fucking Ghostwire Tokyo is a horror game. Because it's about people fucking just vanishing, you know, and then like a bunch of ghosts show up.
So maybe it might be a thriller rather than a horror, though.
Yeah. I know it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be it's supposed to be like a mystery also. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
I can do thrillers somewhat. it's the horrors that I can't do, like the whole suspense into jump scare or suspense into nothing. And I'm just like, I can't do that. That's I just can't handle that shit.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna say, do you think you'd be able to play? The fuck was that game? Damn it!
Like creepy stuff that like creepy games and that have like a lot of action and whatnot. I'm A-okay with. It's when you start giving me this like suspense every 5 seconds, where it's like, oh, you're in a dark room. Oh, there's something after you. Run away. You can't see it, but there's something after you. Get away. And then you're like, all right, I'm safe again. And then it's that build up to something scary coming at you. I just can't handle the build up.
Do you think you'd be able to play something like Until Dawn, where it's not you're in slightly less control?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? You're in slightly less control, but you're making the decision. You're making the character's decisions, and that tension is still there. But it's not because
is that the one
where you have to physically run away from a monster yourself or anything.
Yeah, is that the one where you just make decisions and like you just press up, down, left, right, or like...
Yeah, it's like a Telltale game.
Okay,
basically.
Yeah, I can play that game.
Yeah.
It's the fact where I'm in control and the suspense is like trying to kill me, or like actual horror movies where I'm sitting down doing nothing.
That's how that's okay. Yeah, see, that's how I am with like Sekiro. Like I can't the water sections. I can't get through because I have to swim down there and all that shit myself. And like if the swimming controls were a little tighter, I'd probably feel better about doing it. But just the fact that I feel like I have no control.
Yeah.
Even though I'm literally controlling it, I feel like I have little control and I'm about to get fucking killed by whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And that tension is just fucking with me.
I got you. All right.
But
so there's that Blair Witch game, and then you got Outer Worlds. It just looks like futuristic. What's it called? Fallout.
I missed the trailer, but all I saw was people saying it looked like shit. Yeah, Fallout.
Yeah, it's
futuristic Fallout. So Fallout.
It's literally all. It's just like Fallout if the what's it called, the radiation didn't kill everybody.
So they're just like, hey guys, because this is the original. This is people who made New Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, yeah, Bethesda's fucking up this series, so we're just gonna take it and do whatever the fuck we like. We're gonna make not a spiritual successor, but like well, I guess it is what this is, a fucking spiritual successor if it's just Fallout.
The game literally just looks like it's gonna play exactly like Fallout, except it has like technology and human beings and not.
It takes place in space, right?
Yeah, well, kind of.
Let's hope it plays better than Fallout.
Nah, they're gonna say fuck it to the gameplay and make it all about like the paths and people you talk to and the decisions you make.
I hate that shit. I like having decisions.
Yeah,
but there's a reason Fallout 4 is the only Fallout game that I've ever finished.
Yeah, because that's good. It has decent gunplay.
Yeah, it's like the between stuff. Like the overall story arc was like definitely worse. But the between stuff is what I have to do for 90% of the game.
Exactly.
So make that shit fun.
Yeah.
God, fucking. I really want to finish 3. I really want to finish New Vegas. I've tried so many fucking times, and every single time I get 4 hours into the game and go, okay, well, that dude's gonna one-shot me, and I really don't want to grind out another 15 levels to get max. Guess I'm stopping. Like, it's so dumb.
Meanwhile, Fallout 4, I'll just wander around the wasteland, killing everything I see, just so I can level up, because it feels good to play.
Yeah, that was the other thing with Fallout 4 was everything felt like it could kill you, but you felt like you could kill everything.
Yeah, there's always this kind of like, you're always teetering on this balance. You're like, oh shit.
The one thing that fucks me
like you could easily be overwhelmed. Yeah, Deathclaws, because it kind of just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, and what was it, like 30 minutes into the game?
Yeah.
Spoilers, you get attacked by a giant fucking motherfucker, and the only reason I beat it was because I fell into a hole and it couldn't get to me. I shit you not, I didn't look where I was going. I fell into a fucking like,
whoop.
Yeah, pretty much in the street, and then its claws couldn't hit me, so I just kept shooting it in the head, and I nearly ran out of ammo.
That's funny.
Yeah.
There's a clip I saw of a death climb. This guy like is going to pick something up, and as he goes to pick it up, he goes into slow motion. And the camera whips around, and you see the death climb coming down on him. And he's like, "Ah, fuck." That's some good shit.
Fallout 4 still a buggy mess though.
So,
Wait,
yeah, I mean, it's
Outer Worlds.
The Outer Worlds, like it's just space Fallout, pretty much.
Great.
Isn't there another game called Outer Worlds already?
Oh, this one's called
There's
The Outer Worlds.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
So, Cyberpunk 2077.
I am excited.
I'm excited. Also, apparently the main character can be changed.
What? Yeah, I already knew that.
I did not know, and I'm excited because I'm probably gonna play a chick in that game.
Well, the first gameplay trailer had a chick.
Yeah,
as a
chick.
character.
Yeah, I thought it was just a chick, but it can be changed?
No, because they released 2 gameplay box arts, and one was of the chick and one was of the guy.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, I think that's cool though. I think you know what else?
You think this thing that's been in video games for like 20 years is cool?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird that I don't know. Like it's just choosing your gender in a video game.
No. I'm not talking about that. I wasn't saying that part is cool. I think I was going to say the part that I think is cool is just the fact that they've written it for both characters.
Oh, well, I mean, games have been doing that too.
Well, I know that, but like they haven't been doing it well.
I mean,
so I'm hoping this one.
It's case by case basis.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Because I think I've seen it either done neutrally, where it really didn't affect the story much at all, or it was good.
All right. Well, let me talk. Let me talk about this part then. Can we just accept the fact that I love rogues, and anyone who plays like a schemy underbelly type person just kind of that hits some marks that I kind of like, and I mark out a little too hard no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer got me going. This trailer got me going because it's like, dude, see the underbelly. All right. I like this.
Haven't seen this a billion times.
Also the swords coming out of his arms. That was some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, that did surprise me because I was like, all right, world might be a little bit crazier than I thought it was going to be. Because they're not like, it's not like a little energy blade coming out of his arm or something. It's like a fucking, like a predator claw.
Yeah, and it was well animated too. So like the full design popped down, and I'm like, they put some work into that.
Yeah.
Just the blade itself and how it came out. And then you have the girl who did like the technomancy stuff.
That was pretty cool how she was like shutting down. That was dope.
He like struggles and pulls out a gun.
Yeah, it just shoots her. I thought that was great.
Oh man, like when you can't.
That's a good way. That's a good way to show that, like, not your technology won't be the thing that saves you all the time. Sometimes you might just need to whip out that gat and just blow its brains out.
And if I don't know anything about the systems yet, but if there's like a leveling system where you like a Deus Ex leveling system.
Is there?
I said I don't know, but like if there's something like that, that'd be cool because that means if you go all the way in one tree, one section of the game might be really hard for you, but then others will be easy.
Yeah. That reminds me, I need to play Deus Ex.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I know. I've started playing it, and then I want to do like
which one is it?
What's it called? The Tranquilizer run. Then I just end up killing somebody. I'm like, well, guess I'm doing this now.
Gotcha.
Oopsie doopsie. What else going on? Oh, Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, another one of those first-person shooters that I just really like.
I gotcha.
It's good.
I still haven't beaten Doom 2016.
It's super duper good.
Well,
it just feels good to play. I will say that the enemies get a little repetitive. Well, enemies get crazy repetitive, and I mean to the point where like there aren't even that many bosses because you fight like the same ones like 3 or 4 times.
They pulled the old Warden Eternal from Halo 5.
Oh yeah. We also got to talk about Halo Infinite.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Well, I want to talk about it, but
because they're also doing the Halo Master Chief Collection on PC.
Yes, and that is the far more important drop.
That's all he cares about right now.
Halo Infinite is gonna suck dick. I can almost guarantee it. Okay.
I saw it. I was looking at that trailer. I was like, oh, he's like wearing like his classic armor. Like it looks like his classic armor. But other than that, I was like, who cares? Like Halo 6, the Earth is
issue
a
is
Halo.
that they fucking wrote themselves into a corner for Halo 6. Because admittedly, I didn't play Halo 5, but I've watched enough of like videos on it to piece together the fucking story.
Is that the
I can almost guarantee it's not going to
one?
be anywhere near as nice of an ending as Halo 3 was.
Well, yeah, I mean, probably. All I know is like from listening to what people have been saying, like Halo Infinite looks like it's the start of Halo 1 or Halo, like that trailer.
Yeah.
Although I don't have an Xbox, so I don't fucking care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's part 1. Part 2 is I know it's not going to be that amazing. Part 3, where the fuck is the Master Chief Collection? They were supposed to release Reach on PC in April. What the fuck?
It's out now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's out now.
Reach came out now.
Wait, really?
Like when they announced it, they were like, and it's available now.
No, they're saying Reach is available. They were saying that all the other games on Battle Pass will be available at some point. They're just saying, hey, these games will be on Battle Pass. Don't you worry. But they were saying Battle Pass is out now, but those games aren't specifically there yet.
Wow, what a complicated way of saying the shit ain't out yet.
Yeah, literally that's what they were saying.
Remember when games were simple and you could just say, yeah, it's not out yet. It's not ready.
Remember when games were simple and they would just say, hey, it's out now?
Yeah.
You know, every time they do that,
in a magazine.
You know, every time they do that, the game blows up. Every single time. Hey, Apex Legends, it's out now. Hey, these characters for Street Fighter, they're out now. Hey.
They do fucking crazy numbers.
Yeah.
But instead, no, these companies don't fucking learn anything, so they build 2 to 3 years of hype, and then it ends up being nothing.
Oh, man, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Oh, my God.
I mean, to be fair, Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't terrible. It was just not great.
No, I'm not saying terrible. It's just you have no hype for it anymore after 3 years.
Yeah, because people stopped giving a shit.
Or 10 years.
Because eventually people were like, all right, just put it out. When we see it, and then we can care. But stop trying to fool us into being hyped for the shit that might never come out.
Like, there's no reason to announce any games, even if you're working on them, that far. I mean, I understand wanting to get in front of leaks, but, like, it's just bad.
But, I mean, trying to get in front of leaks doesn't help. Because shit gets leaked anyway.
Yeah.
Other shit you didn't want to get leaked gets leaked.
Yeah. So I was hyped and looked up the Master Chief Collection on Steam because I thought that meant that you could buy Reach, but you can't. However, it says that similar games to the ones that I've played is Final Fantasy VII.
Oh wow.
I feel like they may have had just a slight amount of mix-up there. Now, I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, you said like 7, but...
I like 7, but damn.
They think the Master Chief Collection is more crossover appeal than it does.
Oh, boy. All right. What else? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I mean, I could bitch about why the fucking the Master Chief Collection isn't on PC yet, but I could do that for hours, so probably not.
Yeah. Don't need to
Get your shit together, Microsoft. Come on, I have been waiting 10 years for this shit.
Someone wants to hear us say it, so we're going to say it. Phantasy Star 2 is coming to Xbox One. So there's that.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Who wants us to say that?
Just, there's that one guy who will eventually watch our podcast like 80 years down the road.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy.
Fuck you.
All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a pretty mouth, but...
This is for Cameron when he's watching our podcast back.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, Phantasy Star 2's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank God they mentioned that.
You know what? Ori and the Will of the Wisp looks really cute. Cool.
Oh yeah. I never played Ori and the Blind Forest, and I need to.
I haven't either, and I'm
not going to because I don't like fucking platformers.
That's a disgrace.
You bite your tongue.
Deshaun loves platformers.
I fucking... Dude, don't even get me started on my platformers, man.
Yeah, there's a fucking reason I almost went pro in FPSs and not almost went pro in platformers. I suck at them.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh well.
You know what I'm excited for? Age of Empires 2. Man, I love.
Oh yeah, they did announce that.
I love that game so much.
I mean, it's still on Steam HD.
I have it on Steam in HD.
So what was the announcement?
It was a definitive. It's got a bunch of updates, some new graphic updates. It looks much prettier now. There's new races, there's new factions, there's new weapons. It's cool. I'm excited. And you know what? With this coming out, there might be a resurgence of people online so I can play against them. Because I don't play this game online, but hopefully some of my friends are like, hey. But it probably won't happen. Alright. They also announced the Minecraft Dungeons thing. Don't give two shits about that.
Yeah, I was looking at stuff to try to figure out what even else is there, but I don't give a shit about the rest of the stuff.
I think that's just about everything from the.
I mean, now at this point, I'm just looking forward to Square Enix and Nintendo.
You know what? I will say the one good thing about this whole everything they said was the Battle Pass for the Ultimate Edition, which includes gold. The Battle Pass and every fucking game possible known to man.
Oh, okay. It just comes with a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just comes with it. It's $14. It's literally $14 or $15, like $14.99 or something like that. Yeah. That is such a good price.
Is that $15 a month or what?
$15 a month, yeah. You get gold, but you get gold. Like you get the $12 subscription, and then you pay $3 more, and you get every fucking game in their back category or back catalogs. Which is ridiculously good price. And if you don't want gold, you don't have to pay for it. You just have to pay for the Battle Pass. But there's no reason not to pay $5 extra and get gold subscription too, because then you also get free games from gold.
Wait, Xbox Live is $12 a month? No,
it's always been. You pay $60.
No, it used to be $7.
Well, that's if you pay no, because you pay $60 a year for it. It's always been $60 a year. That math does
$5 a month.
Yeah, that math doesn't add up.
It used to be I think it was $7.99 if you paid by month, and then
yeah. I was just for whatever reason, my math was it's 12 months, $12. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's probably because I've only slept 4 hours.
We should end this and you should go take a nap.
No, because we got more stuff to record after this.
Oh shit, you're right.
But I think that's everything.
That's an E3 cast.
That was
for now.
That was an E3 cast for now. Do you guys want to do another mini cast for the rest of the stuff?
Well, it'll probably be. Well, no, because Sony will probably have a show at some point. Not at E3, since they're not at E3, but
yeah,
they'll probably do something soon.
Yeah, we'll do probably next week. We'll do a wrap up episode on E3. Yeah. So appreciate you guys if you stuck around. That's our podcast for this week. It's all about E3. Our weeks probably mundane, don't matter, so it doesn't matter.
Watch the Dragon Prince Season 2. Way better than Season 1.
Watch Dragon Prince Season 2.
Play Battalion 1944.
Play Battalion 1944. And
Golden Sun.
Do some combos. Just go to the training room and do some combos. Learn some shit. Alright. He's got his Golden Sun reference. Let's go. Appreciate you guys watching. And as always, laugh at yourself. We'll catch you guys next time.
Hold up.
We
may need to plug our
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. We already ended the thing. There's no plugging. As soon as we said we're wrapping up, people clicked off. All right.